Andrew and I will attempt to make filet mignon in red wine mushroom sauce, served over sautéed spinach, followed by strawberries flambéed topped with a mouth-watering granita.
Hi, Curtis.
How you doing?
I put the dog downstairs, yeah, and I changed a little bit. And I also have my kit with me, so I'm ready for you to do my makeup.
I actually picked up my own little makeup kit because I thought if I just get a few different size brushes. I think I need a bit of light.
Okay.
That's a lot. Do you think my brush is too big?
It might be.
Might be. Voila! Isn't that hot? So did I pass?
No.
No, it's I guess.
These are going on you, baby. Okay, try not to laugh. See?
Ah, yuck. All right, so let's get cooking.
It looks good.
It does not look good, it looks ridiculous. Take some of these berries and just cut the tops off. I feel so ridiculous.
I feel really bad about you having those eyelashes on. Do you mind if I could just take them off?
Yeah,
or do you
go
want
on.
to take them off yourself?
Take them off for me. I got bitten by your dog, so I mean...
Okay, cool.
And if you want to go and wash off,
Really?
please feel free.
Thank you very, very much. Hello.
Now that's
I
much
feel
nicer.
much
You look
better.
beautiful.
Thank you.
When I brought you a little gift,
Okay.
which is a new pan, which we're going to set the granita in, and we're going to use this to break up the granita. So they're like little rakes. That's the granita that we're going to serve with the flambéed strawberries. We're going to flambe them in cognac and a little bit of sugar. Then for the main course, I've got the mushrooms here. But this juice, this stock that they're soaking in, is going to be really integral into the sauce that we're going to make, which is a red wine, red port, and some beef stock. So it's going to be a really nice, rich sauce for a steak. If you're a steak eater, keep watching. I've got the mushrooms here. You can see the trompettes, the ones that you're a bit frightened of in the market.
Beautiful. They look like a flower.
Once you eat them, you'll understand what they're all about. They're beautiful. I haven't convinced you. And this water looks horrible, but the flavour is beautiful. A few shallots. I'm just going to slice these up, nice and fine. Do you want to get that and stick it in the pot? I'm going to find some oil.
The shallot?
The shallot, yeah. Bring it over and stick it on the heat here. Now, I think we need to open these wines, give them a bit of time to breathe.
Okay.
And I think we should have a glass, eh?
I love that idea.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you, Anastasia.
Nice to meet you too. That's good.
It's damn good, isn't it? Right, so we're going to let this breathe and not drink any more. So we're going to get some of these strawberries ready. We're going to make the granita, which is sort of like a strawberry ice. I've got a bunch of strawberries in here. I'm going to put in some water. Yeah, so half a cup of water. A bit of sugar, about half, maybe 3/4 of a cup. Lemon. So the lemon juice is going to give a little bit of acidity. Give that a good squeeze. So that goes on here. And what we're going to do is turn it into a puree. So we're going to put the lid on, blitz it up. So it's the simplest thing in the world. That's it. We're going to strain this into a tub, put it into the freezer and let it freeze. So you'll see there's some thyme and some bay leaves.
Okay.
Do you want to grab a sprig of each?
Okay.
Pop them in the pot.
Oh, do you want me to break them up?
Nah, throw them in whole. And then some red port. And some red wine. Maybe a touch more. There you go.
Beautiful.
Put it back on the heat.
Okay. Oh.
See, the moment of truth. Let's pull the granita out and have a look. Right, now with your new rake, see it's frozen on the edges?
Yeah.
It's going to take a couple of hours, which hopefully Mike's not back in time. Actually, do you think you should give him a call? It's 5 o'clock now.
Okay, yeah.
What?
He gets
Right.
out at 5, so let me grab the phone.
Grab the phone. This is the time of day I get a bit nervous.
Hey, baby, how's it going? Good, where are you at? You're walking to your car? Alrighty, we'll drive home safely. Okay, I love you. Bye.
I'm sure he's going to be happy. We've got all his favourite foods. Now we've got these beautiful mushrooms. You would never cut this mushroom like that. It's best to cut it always in half, and then you always keep the natural shape of the mushroom. So the same with the portobello. I always try and keep its natural shape. So I like to keep mushrooms quite chunky. So you still get the flavour.
Chunky.
Chunky. the wood ears. You just break them up. All mushrooms are fungi. They're very fun guys.
Such a bad joke.
Now, I'll teach you how to cut an onion.
Thank you.
All right? This is actually a shallot, but all you need to do is cut it in half, like that. Well done. Let the knife do the work. So, instead of pushing down, what you're doing is effectively you're squashing whatever it is you're cutting as opposed to cutting through it.
Okay. These are really strong.
They're strong, aren't they? See if we can't have a little cry. Lucky I took my extra large
Very
eyelashes
dramatic.
So, do you get a nightmare bride? I mean, you must. Brides, they're never happy, are they?
Sometimes. I mean, but for the most part, they're all really, really cool and really excited.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get one that's just a little crazy. That's
Really?
yeah, just like, you know what I mean? Just wants everything to be perfect.
We stick all that together and put it with the mushrooms before I break down on my hands and knees and start howling. Okay, so see how that's bubbling away?
Yeah.
It's reduced right down. So now I'm going to pour the beef stock in. So I'm going to put the whole lot and I'm going to reduce it right back down. So we've got these beautiful mushrooms. I'm going to strain them off, actually. Cheers. Give those a shake for me. And you can sit it in that one.
Okay.
And then there might be a little bit of sand in the bottom of this.
Oh, interesting.
Because they
from
grow
the
in the
dirt?
forest. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just pour it really slowly. And we'll get the mushroom flavour and then we'll just throw that last little bit away. So what's he like? Tell me more about Mike.
He's a pretty funny guy. He's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Good. Where did he grow up? Did he grow up in LA?
San Diego.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So he's a beach boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Like me. So I'm going to get some of these strawberries ready. The really small ones, just cut in half, and that's enough. I'm going to get the cognac over there.
Attention, Curtis. The husband is pulling into the garage right now. Everybody into the living room, please. Step away from the windows, please. Oh, nice and quiet. This is it. This is it.
Hi, baby.
How you doing, buddy? I'm Curtis. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We met your lovely wife today in the market. I offered my skills as the chef to come back and prepare you a nice dinner. We've put together a little menu and... Anyway, that's it. I'm here to cook your dinner. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my house.
Mike's up there with Anastasia saying, who are all these people? So I'm going to make this smell really good, try and win him over, and then when he gets down here and tastes it, everything should be sweet. Little pearl onions that I've got, the red ones, I'm just going to throw those into the hot pan, a little bit of oil, and then stick the fillets straight in, just like that. I'm going to strain the sauce, which I've got here. It's come right down. All of the shallots, the herbs, bomb. Turn my fillets again. Another little toss. Don't leave them too much on one side because they will start to colour too much. So the whole pan into the oven. That's at 400 degrees. It'll be, like I said, 4 or 5 minutes. See what the granita's doing. Forks. And just run it through. You know, break it up. Pop that back. But that's pretty much good to go. That's pretty much ready. Now the beef should be there. It looks like the pan's dirty. It's dirty with beautiful flavour, okay? A drizzle of oil, some of the portobellos. Careful not to cook the mushrooms in too much butter or oil. Mushrooms are a bit like sponges and they'll absorb too much of that grease. So just start them off in a fairly dry pan. There's a sauce that we've got here. This gets poured straight over the top of the mushrooms, just like that. And you'll see all the flavour of the pan just bubbles up. Take your beef fillets, and I just sit them back in the pan. Another drizzle of oil and a bit of spinach. I'm just going to put the spinach straight in. Anastasia, Mike, why don't you come down for dinner? Now, this is a little secret that most chefs use, okay? Round cutters. Put them on the centre of the plate and put it into the cut, so then when you push it down, you end up with a nice green circle in the middle of the plate. They make everything look quite pretty. And then the fillets. A couple of the onions. And then you just pick up the mushrooms and literally just spoon them around the outside of the plate. All right, we're there. Your dinner's ready.
It smells awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Very good. Where'd it go?
Good.
Right, while you guys are enjoying your beef, I'm going to start the flambé strawberries and just put some of that soft sugar in. I'm going to just toss a couple of handfuls of strawberries. And then as soon as that sugar starts to turn into more of a caramel, and then just a little bit of the cognac, and then just lip it back over the flame. And there it goes. And just toss them. I'm just going to fill these glasses up. And we serve it with the granita that we made. So you get the really beautiful warmth from the strawberries and then the icy cold temperature of the granita. And the flavours work really well together. And that is ready to go. This is just some fresh spearmint. The anticipation's killing me. Have a taste. I need to know what it's like.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's really good.
That's so good.
Yeah.
You've got to get your spoon and dig right down and get a hot strawberry in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Some of the cold granita at the same time. That's the way. I'm going to leave you both to it.
Thank you.
Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your berries and enjoy the night.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to meet you guys.
The nasty mushrooms turned out excellent. They were outrageous. They were really, really good. Considering they were so dried in the container, and then to have them go from dried to very like soft and mushy, and the sauce was just awesome. It's very cool.
Filet mignon's my favorite cut of meat, and it was cooked perfectly, melted in your mouth, and the juices that were in it were fantastic.
Today's menu featured filet mignon in a red wine mushroom sauce, served over sautéed spinach, followed by strawberries that were flambéed, topped with a mouth-watering granita.